If you want to see me swatch the Love palette by Natasha Denona, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back. Or if it's your first time, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. And today is this little guy. I want to swatch this Natasha Denona Love palette. And I have acquired it recently, but not super recently. I would say, you know what, I'll put on the screen when I actually purchased it. And it was on at Sephora for a very nice discount. And I thought, you know what, I don't have a full kind of 15 pan Natasha Denona palette, and I love the fact that you can rearrange the palette by pushing out the shadows. So I thought, this is a great combo for somebody with green eyes, and why not? This felt like a really good option, and it also made me fall down the rabbit hole. More on that later. I am of the opinion that to swatch this, I would like to go in columns. So I'll swatch 3 at a time, all the way down from left to right. And part of why I'm so convinced that it's a good palette for green eyes is because there are quite a few red and purple tones, and those tend to complement my eye color quite a bit. Speaking of eye looks, if you are curious to know how I came up with this look today, I will put the video right there for you if you're curious. It is an unconventional way of doing a full face. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so let's get into it. The first 3 are mattes. We have First, which is kind of funny as the first color. First, Heart, and Soul. So First, Heart, and Soul. Pardon the dry hands. I'm doing a lot of cleaning and swatching today. First, Heart, oh, nice matte. And Soul. The mattes feel dry. That's okay, they are mattes. Okay, going in for a second swatch. Here are the fingers. Okay, here we go again. First is a very nice and soft shadow, and I could see it being the first shadow that gets put on the eye. And that was Love, or no, Heart and Soul. First, Heart, and Soul. Okay, that is a very nice trio, just as is. Hopefully the camera's showing you that. Okay, and fingers, we just wipe those off and we'll go into the second column. Okay, second column is all very nice and blingy colors, so we go from mattes to these. And we have Lifetime, Giving, and Passion. And a number of these shadows in this palette do make me think of a Pat McGrath palette as well. Actually, a set of quads from Pat. Lifetime is this first one. Nice peachy color. So yeah, there's a quad, and then there's Mothership 6 that these are making me think of as well. Giving is this one. And then we have Passion. It's nice to go 3 mattes and now 3 very fetching shimmer / metallics. Okay. Just getting some fallout gone here. So that is one go. And let's do that again, shall we? Look at those pretty colors. I don't think it's anything revolutionary, but they would definitely be very fetching on the eye. Okay, Lifetime. That builds beautifully. Giving. And Passion. That's a very nice name for that shadow. And this one has, I don't know if you can see, it has some peach to it. So these two would look quite nice as a pairing. Everything so far all looks like it works quite nicely together, and this gives you a better idea what it would look like on the eye, because the eye is not flat. So yeah, so far that is not even half the palette, and to me that's a whole lot to do a ton of fun looks. I'm looking forward to swatching a few more mattes to add to the versatility, but so far I'm not disappointed in anything that I've swatched so far. It's as I say so far twice. Yeah, it's really nice so far. As I said 3 times. Okay, so we've got these two done. Now we're going to the center column. And those look like mostly, yeah, they're mostly mattes. Heartbeat, Pure Love, and Intense. Okay, so here we go. Heartbeat, Pure Love, and Intense. So that's the first go, and this is the first set of 3 where the mattes are kind of lackluster, but you know, these are swatches. It's not what they look like on the eye. So I'll reserve judgment for when I actually use these shadows. But as far as offering swatches, they kind of meh. Maybe they'll build up quite nicely on this second go. The middle one, of course, is not as big of a deal because it's not a matte. Okay, so we've got Heartbeat. Let's see a pulse on this second swatch. Okay, built up nicely. Okay, Heartbeat. We've got Pure Love. Yeah, that's beautiful. And Intense. Okay, it certainly got a lot more intense on the second go. Good. Okay, so it's a beautiful matte that builds up. You know, it's good to double swatch, right? Yeah, I'm liking these 3 quite a bit. Yeah, very, very nice. And the fingers, look at the staying power of that matte. Good. Okay, that gives me comfort. We have 2 more columns to go, and then we can talk about the overall color story for this 15 pan palette that has been out for a while. I know. I'm not, this is not, you know, hot off the press, but it's hot off the press for me, and we can't buy everything all at once, can we? Okay, so 4th column, and this one is quite a departure. If you look at the other columns, they're not that different, but this one is really pulling differently, as is this one. They're very different from the idea of the first 9, in my opinion. Okay, so we have Transparent, we have Commitment, which is a very deep color, and Valentine, a very soft pink matte. Okay, so this is what these are. Okay, so we've got Transparent. Oh, nice soft shimmer here. And Commitment. And then we have Valentine. Okay, so that's the first pass. I definitely know you need a second one on this one because they're not looking great. And here we go, second pass. This one looked all right, this Transparent. And we've got Commitment and Valentine. They're nice mattes. They're really nice mattes. They've built up again, like all of the other ones. They built up nicely. And I'm not mad at any of these colors so far. I think they did a really good job. Yeah, so far this is a really nice palette. the curation looks really good. And of course, I haven't done a look with them, but I really want to, which is a good sign. It just means that the palette looks usable, doesn't look too difficult to figure out. It looks very approachable, in my opinion, and I really like the packaging. It's not too big, it's not overwhelming. And now we're into purples, which is my thing. I really like purples and reds, so purple is great. And we've got the first one, which is a matte called Trust. And then we've got a silver called Blind, and then a nice, oh, smooth, medium tone purple called Dream. So these are the three that are finishing up this whole lineup. So Trust, that's a deep purple. And then we have Blind. And boy, I'm lucky. I thought I was going to run out of room. And then we have Dream, another matte. And not quite, it's like a satin. It's like a satin. Okay, so let's just re-swatch these last three. Here are the fingers, just in case. Look at that silver. That silver almost doesn't need any help, does it? All right, so we have Trust. Blind, as in I think love is blind. And then we have Dream. A couple of the colors in here make me think of one of the Celestial Divinity quads, the, what's that, Fantasia? Flower Fantasia? Fleur Fantasia? Yeah, Fleur Fantasia. I mentioned it earlier in the video and just was wanting to make sure that I had the name right. Okay, so what do I think? I like it all. I really do. I think that there are playful combos. I think that there are more serious and sultry combos available. I don't find that anything is particularly light or extreme or dark. I think that any one of these colors could be part of a sultry look. If I'm to say what I'm attracted to right off, I really enjoy this color. I think it's beautiful. I would also say that this would be a no-brainer, but I don't find it super exciting, but I think it would be a no-brainer. And this one, for an outing, like a romantic nature outing, I think that this one would look beautiful over top of another red shadow. And the mattes are, well, this one definitely got my attention. The mattes in general, this one, this one, this one, this one, they're all beautiful. I think I would be most attracted to this one. I think this is a beautiful combo. But really all of them are very wearable, and they went from a very, very light matte to quite a deep matte. There's a good range of color for if you want a light look, if you want a very deep and sultry look, and colors that I think would have the type of saturation that would suit most people, really. I mean, it's a good variation of color. I'm happy. Is it as intense of a set of mattes as it could be? I think there's room for it to be even richer, deeper mattes, but I don't think they're bad in any way, shape, or form. I think that they are good, solid shadows, and I'm looking forward to playing with them on my eyes. That's it. Let me know what you think of the swatches. Let me know what you think of this palette. If you have some looks that you would like to see with this palette, let me know in the comments what combos you would be curious to see. You can give me a challenge, that's fine too. But that is it for this palette. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, let me know what you think in the comments. And with that, I will say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time. and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.